Leah felt butterflies in her stomach as she unlocked the door to her new apartment. She took a deep breath, excited about starting her new life in America. Just as Leah was unpacking her bags, she heard the door creak open. She turned around and saw a tall, handsome boy standing in the doorway. "Hi, I'm Clark," he said with a smile. Leah's eyes widened in surprise. "You're my roommate? But I thought I was going to live with another girl," she exclaimed, feeling a mix of confusion and nervousness. Clark chuckled. "I guess there was a mix-up. Don't worry, we can set some ground rules to make it work," he said, trying to reassure her. As they discussed the rules, Leah and Clark started to argue over the smallest details. Who would get the bigger bedroom? Who would clean the bathroom? Tensions were high. After much bickering, they finally reached a compromise. Leah would take the bedroom with the window, and Clark would take care of the trash. They both sighed in relief. Leah unpacked her belongings, trying to make the place feel like home. Clark did the same, but there was still an awkward silence between them. Leah decided to cook dinner to break the ice. However, she accidentally set off the smoke alarm while making spaghetti. Clark rushed in to help, and they ended up laughing together. As they ate the slightly burnt spaghetti, Leah and Clark started to talk about their lives. Leah shared stories from her hometown, and Clark talked about his dreams. That night, Leah and Clark stayed up late, talking and getting to know each other better. They found they had more in common than they thought. The next morning, they stumbled over each other in the bathroom, leading to more laughter. They were starting to feel more comfortable around each other. Clark offered to help Leah with her errands, and she gratefully accepted. They spent the day exploring the neighborhood, slowly building a friendship. Just as they were settling in for the evening, there was a loud knock on the door. Leah and Clark exchanged nervous glances. Leah opened the door to find a stern-looking man in a suit. "I'm Officer James from Immigration," he announced, flashing his badge. "May I come in?" Leah and Clark's hearts raced as they let the officer in. They knew their situation looked suspicious, and they didn't have a plan. Clark quickly stepped forward. "Of course, officer. How can we help you?" he asked, trying to sound calm and collected. Officer James started asking questions about their living arrangements. Leah and Clark struggled to keep their stories straight, nervous that they might slip up. Just when it seemed like Officer James was getting suspicious, Clark mentioned a detail that made the officer nod in understanding. Officer James gave them a stern warning. "I'll be back for a surprise inspection. Make sure everything is in order," he said before leaving. Leah and Clark collapsed onto the couch, feeling relieved but scared. They knew they had to come up with a solid plan to make their fake marriage look real. The stakes were higher than ever.